You don't start preparing yourself when the crisis is on. You start preparing yourself before.
More testimonies seem to confirm that a lack of training for staff, a lack of massive screening for COVID-19 and prevention likely led to the deaths of 47 seniors at CHSLD Herron, a long-term care facility on Montreal's West Island. The coroner's inquest continued into the fatalities.
These grievances, these observations, these horror events occurred in a lot of places. A lot of the places where the coroner's associates are doing inquiry reveal more or less the same thing: lack of organization, lack of preparation, lack of adequate protection material. And that's not, a pure bad luck.
The Quebec coroner overseeing an inquiry into long-term care deaths is questioning why more wasn't done to help residents at a Montreal area home where dozens died. Coroner Guyan Kamel has repeatedly asked why it took regional health authorities days to get more employees and frontline staff to residents Herron when they were aware by March 29, 2020 that residents weren't getting enough to eat or drink at the understaffed private facility. Kamel raised the issue again Tuesday as witnesses from the CIUS took the stand, describing a chaotic situation that persisted at the care home well into early April. She asked one witness why residents weren't transferred to other facilities, with the witness suggesting the entire system was overwhelmed by staff shortages and there were fears of overloaded emergency and intensive care units and COVID-19 spread, saying they even suggested to workers to bring gloves home as protection gear was lacking.
Everything was prioritized towards the hospitals. Let's empty the hospitals for the COVID patients to come in. While they were sending patients to long-term, they were contaminating more patients because the fire was already in the long-term facility. Total ignorance, total malpreparedness, total lack of follow-up of what was going on around the world. And it's, again, I refuse that nobody will be held accountable.
Today, the situation is very different. I think that we're almost a model, and there's almost nobody having COVID in our CHSLD, so it's a major change. But what happened at Herron was unacceptable and terrible.
The owner of the since-closed Dorval facility from the Catassa Group is set to testify at the Longueuil courthouse Wednesday, speaking out publicly for the first time about what happened behind the walls of Herron in March of 2020. In Montreal, Samsara Rainville, City News.